Hey YouTubers, Hike with Mike here, of course. And today's Swamp Talk is called The Lost Art of Pondering. And the term ponder means thinking about something carefully before making a decision or reaching a conclusion. And in this digital age, that is something that does not happen often. It really is a lost art. And it's something that's so important because people's lives depend on pondering things, not just making a quick decision and then hitting the button. That's dangerous stuff. That's not good stuff, when Harry Truman had to make that decision to use atomic weapons on Japan to end World War II, I could imagine the stress and the amount of pondering he had to go through to make those decisions, and finally coming to the decision that he did not want to have for his country, for his countrymen, to have a significant amount of loss of life invading the country. And that decision could be debated one way or another, but regardless, it was something that he pondered and thought about. He didn't just make a decision and hit a button. And that's a lost art in this digital world that's really, in some ways, it's very dangerous, where people can't stop and reflect on things and ponder things. What is the negative of your decision of what you do? What is the positive of your decision and what you do? What is the negatives of something that you think is positive that can happen? Like, for example, like windmills, which produce energy, but they do kill songbirds and owls and bats. It has a positive, but it has a negative, and you have to weigh which is more important depending on your viewpoint, which, me being a wildlife person, my viewpoint would be obvious by my channel, but that it's a lost art, to really just sit back before you make a decision. Just think about all the benefits, all the negatives, all the what ifs. It's not, whenever you make a decision, it shouldn't just be, you're on Twitter, boom, 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 done, and you make a decision. That's why I don't do any of that nonsense, social media nonsense. But it's something you need to think about and reflect about. I mean, that's important. That's when you make a good decision, is when you ponder it and you think about it and you play around and you think about the benefits, the negatives, and the what ifs. So I wish we would get back to pondering and not just pushing a button with an opinion, because that's bad medicine in my opinion.